Welcome to another episode of BC Spurs Diary. So this is the first episode for the season. So let's talk about the season. So we already know that Ange is gone, and well, Thomas Frank's the new man in charge. So we all know that he's from Brentford, and he plays a very kind of, I wouldn't say it's attacking or tactical, but I call it, there's no frank ball involved. If you have watched his matches, brilliant win against Arsenal, the first ever North London derby outside of North London in Hong Kong, 1-0. And of course, the recent Super Cup, you realize that he actually plays to the players' strength. Still much to be said, too early to say anything about it because he only just started. So I think he's the man. I think he's the man to bring us forward. So let's see. Next up, of course, when we talk about Spurs, we have to talk about signings. First signing of the season, Kota Takai. Kota Takai. Much is less, not a lot is known about him as Japanese international, currently out injured. So is it the Spurs jinx coming, get injured? But we'll see. And most importantly, what kind of role will he play? Will he be just another beat part player, or will he actually feature regularly for the team? Next, of course, this man, Muhammad Kudus. We all know how good he is. Of course, last season, of course, very famously, he had this fight, banter, argument, whatnot against us, Richie, Mickey. So his introduction video was hilarious. It was awkward to say the least. And of course, he's been very lively, the kind of player that we need. So with him linking up with the team that attack, he looks very lively and against PSG. And of course, when he left the field, kind of lost the plot a bit. So he comes to the next player, Yao Palinia. Is that how you pronounce his name? Okay, so he came from Bayern Munich. Last season was an injury hit season for him. Wasn't exactly the best season for him. However, he was immense, my friend, when he was with Fulham and with EPL pedigree, and he's proven. So I think he will do well. He will do well in our team, as shown already. Still a bit rusty, no match fitness, but against PSG, he was bossing the midfield along Sa. And of course, we will talk a little bit about the Super Cup in a while. Of course, we can't talk about the Super Cup without our new captain, Christian Cuti Romero. So he was the assistant captain last season, and now he is our fifth captain, our first choice captain. And of course, after the departure of Sani, wish him good luck in Los Angeles. Of course, now we have Cuti stepping up, put on a captain's performance, although we will talk about the final a little bit soon. Of course, the Super Cup. So much promise. But then what happened? We went 2-0 up, courtesy of two set piece goals. Is it set piece? I can't remember, man. Mickey, and of course the second one is confirmed set piece from Kuti, captain's performance there. However, two late goals from PSG, one from Kang, and of course from Ramos, when we lost 4-3 in penalties. By the way, speaking about the penalty, it's pretty disgusting what a lot of so-called fans are doing. Racial abuse, basically abuse against Matthias Tel. I mean, the boy missed a penalty, so did Mickey. But I mean, what can you do, man? But you can't go racial abusing a player just because he missed a penalty. He had a bad game. But there is a lot of positives coming from that match. Richie was immense. He was everywhere. He was pestering the defense, the midfield, winning tackles, which comes to next. Palinia, winning tackles after tackles after tackles. That is what it's all about. I think he has the most tackles in the EPL when he was still in the EPL for 2 seasons for Fulham. And of course, Romero, Mickey, everyone, Jet Spence. We kept that scary PSG team. The attack, they they almost had zero chances against us, whereas we were testing their new keeper, Chevalier. Is it Chevalier? So it's pretty surprising. But look at their brand. Look at their bench. Their internationals: Ramos, um, Fabio Ruiz, Kang coming on. It makes the difference. I think what we need now is depth in the team. So that's all for me right now. So leave your predictions in the comments below, and of course remember to like, subscribe, and what can I say? We still have the competition going on for the black jersey. Of course, like, comment, subscribe. Once I hit 400 subscribers, we will be doing the giveaway. So leave your comments below. Say comment I want, and you'll be entered into the competition. Of course, like, comment, subscribe. Let all your friends know. Let your Spurs friend know, your non-Spurs friend know. Come on, support a bit. That's all from me today. It's a pretty short video, but we will go in depth. A post-match game after the first game against Burnley. You can see my room is getting cleaner. So let's see. Okay. Okay. Anyway, glory, Tottenham Hotspurs, and I see you again. Come on, you Spurs.